Hey, Facebook. Hey, Live. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. So I'm just so happy to be here this Friday. All right. I'm about to share with friends. Y'all know how I do. Okay. Where are you? Sharing with friends. Sharing with friends. Okay. Let's see. So now I am sharing with friends, and I hope you are doing well. And we made it to October, and this is breast cancer awareness month. And I'm gonna tell you why that is so important when it comes to hair loss. Okay, I'm still sharing with friends. Okay, guys, I'm still sharing with friends. I'm about done. So I'm hoping all y'all are doing well. Okay, so I am done sharing with friends, and we're going to talk about breast breast cancer awareness month, and why is it so important when it comes to hair loss, and like why am I talking about this topic? First of all, I would like to what's the word? I don't want to say give thanks because that's not even the right word. For all our cancer survivors and people going through cancer, stay strong. I want to say that. My mother is actually a cancer survivor. So I thank my mom for fighting. Because of her fight, she saw me give birth. So I'm very appreciative of that. And not saying that people who don't survive didn't fight, but when it comes to cancer and chemo, it hits home when it comes to me because I done lost people due to cancer. I've done seen people battle due to cancer, and I'm not a cancer survivor or warrior, but I have gone through chemotherapy myself, so I do understand some of the things you have to go through when you're dealing with cancer. And chemo is the dumbest thing they can ever make on the market. Like, sorry guys, it, to be honest, it don't even be the cancer that kills the person. It's the chemo. But anyways, off of that subject, because it's a very touchy subject, I want to talk to you about when we dealing with um with chemo patients and them losing hair to that. So I'm about to tell you what is going on is they are expilaging. That is not a word. They are experiencing antigen effluvium. So I know you heard of this effluvium word before, and that's because you probably heard telogen effluvium. So when we're dealing with telogen effluvium, we know that there are triggers that causes this stressful situations, anxiety, things of that nature can cause telogen effluvium. Okay, when you're dealing with telogen effluvium, telogen is the resting phase of the hair cycle. Is the resting phase. So meaning this is the phase where the hair is naturally supposed to just come out, because hair has a cycle. It's just like our life has a cycle. We live, I mean we get born, we live, and then we die. Your hair is the same way. It's born, anagen. Yeah. We live, catagen, and then we die, telogen. Okay. So when telogen effluvium come, that means that the hair cycle has been has been prematurely shifted into the telogen phase, and that's giving the hair a disruption. So, anyways, when we dealing with telogen effluvium, the hair is coming out massively, all over. All right. Now we talk about chemo, antigen effluvium. So, what do we know about chemo? We know that chemo kills the fastest growing cell in your body. It kills fast growing cells. What is your hair? A fast growing cell. So what is it going to do? It's going to kill it in the growing phase, which the growing phase is anagen. So when we dealing with chemotherapy, we are dealing with anagen effluvium. You cannot treat this like telogen effluvium. And this is important because once you know the difference between telogen effluvium and anagen effluvium, you would know how to proceed to treat this. You would not treat this well. You would not sit your client under a mistreatment with all that heat, because you don't need the production of um your blood cycle to speed up. This will accelerate your hair to come out quicker. We don't need all that circulation. We don't need that. Thank you for sharing. We do not need that. What we need is to cool it down. I don't know if you've seen in videos, like in movies and stuff, when people have cancer, they have a cold cap on. They need to keep those follicles cool so the hair won't be coming out. So this is important to know, because when you're dealing with hair loss patients behind the clinic, you need to know what's going on. You need to know if they're taking chemotherapy. You need to know that the shedding is not um and I'm about to say anesthesiology, anesthesia. You need to know that it's not from depression. You need to know it's not from dieting too fast, quick, the um quick weight loss, or the rapid weight loss, or the rapid weight gain. You need to know the difference so you can know how to approach it when a client is sitting in your chair and you know what to do. And not just knowing what to do so the clients can know what to do. It's a partnership. It's a relationship that you develop to help the hair grow. So you need to know all this. And you will know all this in your consultation. That's the first thing you probably ask, is their medical information. If you have all that aligned, that's very important. Very important. And again, like I said, to me, it hits home because I've been there. Let me see what year it was. I can't remember. I want to say when my son was about 9 months, my last baby. When my baby was 9 months, I had one of the worst lupus flare-ups I ever had. I regained so much fluid, it don't make no sense. I think I gained at least 60 pounds of fluid. You would have thought I was pregnant. I had elephant legs, feet, thighs, everything was swollen. Um, at that time, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, how they gonna get all this fluid out of my body? Like, I can't pee it out. It's just too much fluid. So they took two approaches. One of the approaches was a diuretic where I'm urinating every hour. The other approach was chemotherapy, and they told me that it's necessary because they need to is the lupus was very aggressive, so they need a very aggressive drug to attack my immune system. The very same immune system that has to fight for me and defend for me, but also attacks me. So did chemotherapy, and then as I was going through chemotherapy, I said I was good for about a month or two. Nothing for about a good month and a half. Then all of a sudden, my hair just started coming out. Like I probably would keep my ponytail in for about 3 weeks because I was scared to comb it. I was scared about, put it down. Even when I did my hair like this, it was a whole bunch of hair in my hand. So I can relate to hair loss because it's not a stranger to me at all. Not at all. So when you are dealing with hair loss clients, hair loss patients, you have to be sensitive to their privacy when it comes to this. It's a very emotional, it's a very touchy subject. So you got to make sure that you're asking the questions in a comfortable way, that your delivery is comfortable, because anything that you can do, it can cause a client to clam up or feel like the delivery came at a negative way. And you don't want that. You don't want that at all. Okay, guys. So I hope you learned something today about breast, well, not just breast cancer, but any cancer with chemotherapy and hair loss. And again, when you are dealing with chemotherapy, just know it's antigen effluvium. Okay, guys. So I'm Letitia B. Fikes, and I thank you for watching. I appreciate you for watching. And if you find this information vital to anybody, make sure that you share it. And also, you can check me out on YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel called The Miseducation of Cosmetology. So check me out. Until next time, guys, you stay educated.